Rialto Beach. Located in the Pacific Northwest, we headed out from a small town called Forks, which is only about a 20-minute drive. Things were looking good with some sunlight and some cloud action. But when we got out there, it was all cloudy. Ugh. Oh well, we gotta make the best out of something. Our destination is the hole in the wall. And my main target photo is the sea stacks. The coastline has plenty of them, so I have to pick and choose which one I want. And I had to choose a particularly far one. Well, that's if you think 1.5 miles is far. There are plenty of fallen trees that can provide some photo composition. But I'm mainly here for the sea stacks. Gotta stick to the plan, or else I'll never reach my destination. So these are the sea stacks. As to why I chose these particular stacks, well, I really don't know. Oh, I remember now. I was also trying to go for the hole in the wall, alongside the sea stacks. But I couldn't reach the hole in the wall because it was high tide. Bummer. As I was scouting for composition, my brother flew his drone. He has a lot more clips, so he'll probably make his videos sometime before our sun goes supernova. So I'll just borrow some of his videos of me here. It appears that sunset will be utter crap, with all the clouds and hardly any sunlight penetration at all. So I'm just gonna try and concentrate on the sea stacks. For my first composition, I wanted to have a foreground being this small rock. Now for the hard part, trying to get some wave action surrounding the small rock. I will try to explain some of the basic requirements here. 1. A wide angle lens. It's easier to have the foreground and background in focus with a wide-angle lens. 2. A high f-stop, like say f16, to try and get all of it in focus. 3. Preferably a tripod for the long shutter. Now you can get away from using a tripod, but you need a good steady hand and some good vibration control lens and camera body. To get the wave action, you'll typically need just around a half to 1 second shutter to accomplish this. Next, it's luck and patience. Oh yeah, forgot, you gotta battle the elements too while you're at it. Hey, I know what you're thinking, but the water's cold here. Give me some slack here, alright? It's not like I'm afraid of the water or anything. So, how do I take the wave action shot? There are two options. 1. Wait for the water to come towards the shore, or wait for the water to recede away from the shore. Most of the time I would try the second option, is to when the water recedes away from the shore. You just have to see which one you like. Basically, it's trial and error. You'll probably wind up taking around 30 shots or even more, depending on your patience. Whenever I have full clouds or mostly cloudy, I tend to make the final shot black and white. For the time that I had blue skies, the water action didn't come out the way I liked. And when the water action was nice, it was all cloudy. For today, even if I had blue skies and the water action together, there wasn't that much color in the shot anyways, so black and white it is. This photo isn't all that great. I mean, you can actually take out the sea stacks and just have the rock and the silky water, and the photo may even look better actually. Here I tried to take a photo of the rock as the foreground and the sunset in the background, but the clouds was not cooperating. I mean, they really didn't want me to take a sunset shot here. So I went back to the sea stack instead. This time I only wanted the wave action as the foreground without the rock. And this time I'll just leave the tripod in the water. I'll just have to wash it later on. Salt water isn't good for your tripod. Normally, if you put your tripod in the sand, it will soften the sand and your tripod might dig down further and it will tilt the tripod. But this was mostly small pebbles, so it won't sag. I learned my lesson in Hawaii where my tripod destabilized and fell into the water, and the camera didn't work for the rest of the day. So here are the two shots. This one here kinda had too much foam. It kinda makes the water one big blob of white. Whereas this one here has a little bit more definition. You can clearly see the lines that the water produced.